Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm your girl Onna Harps and I am going to be reviewing everything reality TV. If you don't watch any of the shows that I'm going to review, maybe you can come over here to my channel and listen to my review, and then you may go watch the show, and then you can come back over here and then we can have a really good kiki about it. Before we get into the business, I need for you to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If you subscribe to my channel, that'll help move me up in the algorithms. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the business. Today we are going to be talking about 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. The title of this particular episode is Bad Romance, and this is season 5, episode 9. Okay, the show opens up with Gino and Jasmine. They're over out on a staycation that Gino had paid for because he only bought Jasmine a toothbrush for Christmas. So she went and booked a $2,500 couple day staycation so that they could get to know each other. Okay, if you have been following the show from the very beginning, Jasmine is always like jumping off the hook. I mean, just slap out crazy for no reason at all. So you have to take pause. You have to look. You have to say, well, what's wrong with this girl? I mean, why is she her veins bulging on the top of her head, and she's just like, ugh. Every time he mentions his ex-wife. I mean, she even was mad at the color of the paint over in his house in the United States because his ex-wife had painted the house, and she was like, I don't like that blue and red paint. So I had to think to myself, what would make somebody get that mad, over something, over someone that they don't even know? I mean, Gino mentioned his ex-wife's name, and Jasmine said, don't mention that. So I had to think. He apparently must have been throwing up his other girlfriends and his ex-wife in her face. But anyway, the episode opens up with Jasmine storming off and getting ready to pack her bags to go back to Panama, where she's from, because Gino's ex-girlfriend had sent her a post that Gino had sent her, and it was nude pictures of her. Gino, where did they do that at? Gino said that the reason why that he did that is because he wanted the ex-girlfriend to see that he had something, better than her. But, why are you even calling her at all? I mean, why does it even matter? Nonetheless, they are on this private island, and they have to fly back because they took a private jet together. So we'll just see, where this particular story goes. Okay, the next couple that I want to talk about is going to be Mike and Mina. Okay. The episode opens up with Mike presenting a cake to Mina, and it has a ring in it, and he asks her to marry him. They're out at a dinner, and the whole entire family is there, and Mina says yes. Okay. The only reason why Hermana said yes is because Mike is her bread ticket. He's her meal ticket. He's taking care of her, her 2 children, but with her 2 different baby daddies, and her mother and her father. Mike sent a Sub-Zero refrigerator up in there, a stove, a Keurig coffee pot, a dinette set, a couch, and he's paying all the bills for all of them to stay up in there. So she said yes. But I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, Hermina, what's the deal? I mean, you just like suddenly got over him burping in public in front of your whole family while you guys were at the dinner table. You forgot about he was on top of you, kissing you, and just passed gas. Psst, when you guys were having an intimate moment. I mean, you got all over all of that. You got over all of him laying his clothes all over the place, and you have to pick up behind him like you have 3 children. You got over all of that? Well, okay. But anyway, we have to follow this story because they showed a preview of the next episode, and Mike is feverishly trying to get in contact with her Mina, and he said, she's acting a little bit different. So he's planning to take a trip back over to Panama to see what's going on. The next couple that we are going to discuss is Ben and Mahogany, but we're not going to spend that much time on the two of them. Ben has flown over to Lima, Peru to see Mahogany, and of course, Mahogany is like a no-show. So he's like wandering around Peru, like, where's Mahogany? What is Mahogany doing? But here's the thing. You already know there is nobody in Peru named Mahogany. When was the last time that you heard the name Mahogany? You haven't heard the name Mahogany since Diana Ross and Billy D. Williams and in the movie Mahogany. People weren't naming their kids no Mahogany in the 1990s. So we're not going to spend much time on them because the internet streets are talking, and allegedly, Ben is a paid actor, and he's like some type of fitness guru, and he was supposed to be approached by TLC to participate in the show, and he agreed. So he's over there, I guess, just on a vacation or whatever, because as far as I know, there is no Mahogany. So I'm not going to be reviewing them any further unless there's any other developments. Okay, now, here, these two right here, Caleb, and Elena, they're just too much. So, the scene opens up with Caleb. I call him Caleb because it's spelled Caleb, and I've never heard it pronounced Caleb. Okay. They're at dinner. Elena is pressing him for exclusivity, and he said that he can't give her that at this time. So they go back to the hotel, and she's still pressing him for exclusivity, and he was like, "Okay, you want me to give you an answer now? Okay, here it goes. Now I'm just going to succinctly say what he said." But he just like looked her dead in her face with no effect, and he was like, "Yo, um, I'm not getting ready to carry you everywhere we go. I'm not getting ready to pick you up at the doggone dinner table and push your chair in. I'm not about to be picking you and your wheelchair up, walking up and down steps. I'm not about to be carrying you on my hip like you my knee baby." See, the reason why I don't have any sympathy or empathy towards Elena is because she basically catfished Caleb. Okay, he knew that she was a little person, but he said to her face, well, I didn't know that you were that small. She didn't say, "Oh, nah, hold up, bro. I told you that, don't get over here and get brand new on me." She didn't say any of that. See, Caleb thought that he was getting ready to go over there. He thought he was about to get down with probably was it Little Women from Atlanta, like Left Cheek and Right Cheek. He probably thought he was about to get him some Amanda or Andrea. They rock the high heels and, the latest fashions. He didn't know that when he got here, she was going to be sitting up in there with them orthopedic shoes on. He didn't know he was going to have to carry all his bags, her bags. She rented a hotel that had like 3 flights of steps. Okay, Caleb had just traveled over like 16 hours. He had all his bags, all his suitcases and stuff, all her suitcases, and he was like, so what are you gonna carry? Elena was like, my purse. So he had to carry all those bags up those 3 flights of steps, and Elena and her wheelchair up all those steps. He was like, "Nah, bruh, I'm not going to be able to do this for the rest of my life. I'm just going to keep it a buck with you. This is going to be it for us." And this was his last night there. So he's leaving, and she's leaving to go back to Russia. But the reason why I'm not going to be covering those two anymore because the internet streets are talking, and allegedly Elena has been let go by TLC because some post or something has resurfaced from like 2014 that she had made. She had a flyer to go to a party, and she was reaching out to one of her friends to see if her friend wanted to accompany her. But this is what the text said, or the post, or what email, whatever it was. It said, "Hey, do you want to go to the end party with me? They're gonna have an end contest there, and whoever wins the contest, the end contest, is gonna be able to get in for free." So anyway, there was another post of her. She was in some type of like Habib wear, and she said, I'm the 134th, the wife or whatever. So, she's basically has a pattern of mocking, people's cultures. But as a response to it, Elena's going to say that she didn't know that the N word was a derogatory word. Elena, yes, you did. That flyer didn't say, come on down to the end party, wear your end costume. She all dressed up like Tupac or somebody. That flyer didn't say, whatever niglet wins, they gonna get in for free. You did. So you knew. But nonetheless, she may be on the episode coming on tomorrow, but after that she's supposed to be phased out. But I'm not going to give a review on that particular couple anymore because she's just done. Okay, let's get this one right here. They're another trip to Memphis and Hamsa. Okay, so they're on their way to the capital to get a marriage license, and they're driving along in a cab, and as they're driving along, I'm like looking at Hamza like, don't do it. Okay, she's over here in your country, in your mother's house. She's sitting up there clowning you in your mama's house, in front of your mama and your sister. Okay, you're gonna marry her. Okay, don't do it. That is what my response was. But the internet streets are talking, and one of Memphis's ex-boyfriends had made a post that said that Memphis and Hamsa are over here in the United States, and they're already married with a baby. Okay, so we'll see how long that lasts over here. I'm quite sure if he's over here, I know she clowning the crap up out of him. But, the heart wants what the heart wants. Who am I to say? I mean, he's counting on that green card because he's trying to get his mother and his sister over here as well. So I guess, you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so I've actually covered all of the couples for this particular episode. So hopefully you'll watch 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days, and then we can just come over here and have us a good old kiki. Before I go, please like, comment, and subscribe below. Until next time, see ya. Peace.